morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today we are going to start if I can get the door open. Start putting the razor back together. Now a couple things that I had to do. I said I dropped the basically, I guess you'd call it like the jug off at the, if I get the key out of my lock. There we go. I said that I dropped the jug off at the machine shop while I went over the other day and actually picked it up. I didn't get to work on this yesterday like I wanted. A couple things came up and I had to do, but we are going to work on it today. Basically, we had a couple just a little nicks in here, not bad, and basically we took to the machine shop and they went and done it because it was going to take us forever to hone it out. It only cost me 30 bucks, so that's not bad. As you see, it's going to be a beautiful day. I think it's supposed to rain this evening because we're actually, whenever the storm hits, we're supposed to get some of like the rain and stuff. Living in West Virginia, being right at the Virginia line, we are going to get some of the rain and stuff, but usually whenever these happen, we always get rain and some wind, but not too bad. But yeah, so I think it might rain later on today, but we are going to get ready and put some rings on. My uncle's actually on the way out here. He's actually the one kind of walking me through the process of this. I told him that I want to do it myself, but I just needed some guidance. So he's kind of the one looking over my shoulder like, all right, well, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do, and I'm doing it myself. All right, bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes on the bottom.
Of the O-ring?
Yeah.
So below it?
Below it. Make sure the O-ring's in there good. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying? As long as it don't overlap. Okay, there you go, that's good. Those won't hardly break. You know, you can open them up pretty good.
Alright. Okay.
Chain. Okay.
What are you?
That's good. Okay, hold your thing down there.
Gotcha.
Man, this is gonna be a job.
You need to notate that.
Yeah. All right, so we just got the jug back on. We actually called players because we was having some trouble, and they said that we had to split the block to get this piece back on. We did not split the block, so we did the impossible to players apparently. Woo! Yeah, get you some of that. So we are on the way to AutoZone, or Advance, sorry, to get a valve spring compressor. Now I've been needing to get one because I got to replace the valve seals in Colossus, but like I said, when we got the head back, we did not think that they replaced the valve seals on the exhaust side. And since we are doing rings and everything, we're covering all bases, so we're going to go ahead, and I already had them because I bought that humongous gasket pack. So we are going to replace the valve seals on the exhaust side also, but we don't have a compressor to actually put them back on. So we're going over here and getting one. Hopefully it fits. If not, we'll probably have to shave the sides down a little bit to get it fit, because I think it might be for like an actual car motor, but we're doing it on a razor head instead. so we just went there and got it. It's the overhead valve compressor, screen compressor. I'm hoping it fits. If it doesn't, we'll grind down the teeth a little bit down at the very bottom down here to make it fit. It's like 17 bucks, not too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. And one of the guys that actually worked there, I know for a really long time, he's asking because we went in there because we was trying to find a piston ring compressor, like the jug and stuff, that you can compress it, but we couldn't do it because there's not enough room. Like the piston doesn't go up that high, so we couldn't do it. But we was in there talking, and then he asked, he's like, so it is for a player stranger? I was like, yeah. I said, sitting on a 5-inch lift with 35-inch tractor tires. Like, showed him a picture, he freaked out and stuff. That's why I love that razor, because everybody flips out over it. So next year I am going to get a 4-seater. I don't know what I want to get yet. When I do, this one is going up higher on bigger tires. I just seen where Super ATV is selling 8-inch portals now, but I think 8-inch is too big. That's monstrous. They do sell 4 and 6-inch, but I don't know about that. But I do want to lift it up and make it even more of a monster, basically just for show. But we'll play in the mud with it a little bit.
Oh, it's recording.
That's good. What you got this knob for? Shine on the truck?
Yeah, show off my sticker.
How's that?
That's it.
Let's see. Size bolts you doing, Danny?
I have no clue. Alright, so got the air box and everything. For this, I got to take this back off and everything and put the crossbar on it, but I'm tired. I'm ready. I'm done for tonight. Alright, basically been working on this thing all day. We just had a bunch of trouble, like I said, getting the pistons into a jug, but we actually did it. Like they said you couldn't, but we did. So we was getting ready fired up, but my battery is dead, so I'm going to charge it probably tomorrow, and then we'll try starting it, and if it does start and everything, I'll go ahead and put everything back together and change the oil, and I should be good to go. Alright guys, so it is the next morning. What a shame the razor didn't put itself together. But we're getting ready to, I'm going to put the exhaust on everything, that way it's not going to be so loud when we start up because it's loud as crap. But what I'm going to do is, I got a bolt cover back up. We just unbolted it so we could actually use that to turn the motor a little bit. So I'm going to bolt that back up, check and make sure everything's good, and then we're just going to fire it up just for just a second. Make sure it all runs everything, and then when it does, I'll check for leaks, and then I'll start putting everything back together. So, got a little bit to do. But right now, if everything runs and there ain't no leaks or anything, it does good. We should be good to go. It should be fully back together today, but I do need to run out and get some antifreeze and stuff because we did have to drain some out when we took some of the hoses off going to the block and everything. And we'll have to get some more because I do want to change the oil and put a new filter and everything on it. So that's something we have to run out and get today too. So hopefully we get everything just done and we do get it running. And yeah, because like I said, I'm tired of working on it. Alright, so one of the best things that I did is I went, like I said, I bought the Tupperware thing to put all the bolts in. Best thing I've done, because when I went and put the starter on, I had the starter bolts in its own thing. This is the primary cover bolts. So basically I have everything labeled and all I have to do is grab whatever I'm putting on. So I'll definitely be doing this again. Actually, I can just clean off whatever I wrote on it and then write something else on it. So always a handy thing to do, especially when you have a ton of bolts. Alright guys, so it started up and I actually drove around the field a couple times. Seems like it's doing good. It's smoking just a little bit when we get on it, but me and my uncle was talking, we do believe it's like it left over oil and everything from the exhaust, because it was smoking terrible as you've seen in the video. So I think it's still burning the oil out of the exhaust. But I'm going to get ready and go pick up some antifreeze because we need antifreeze for it. And we need antifreeze for it, and I've got to pick up some oil, and I'm actually going to take my brake light and go pick up a brake light for it. And then when we get back and stuff, I'll put some antifreeze in and everything because I ran out of, I want to top it off, make sure it's good. And then I'm going to start putting it together. I don't know if I'll get put together because I have a couple of things I got to do tonight, but it's running. Guinea pig is back. It is. I'm so excited that it fired right up, because we had to jump it off my truck because the battery was dead. As soon as we jumped it, just boom, there it is. That's amazing. Oh, that was the first time too on camera it's been started. So it wasn't started previously, and then we tried it. That was the very first time, because I was like, well, I'm going to show you the good or the bad. But let's go get some antifreeze and stuff. Alright guys, so we just got the oil and antifreeze. Forgot to bring the light and everything. I thought about looking up and going to see if Advance have one, but I think I'll just take it off, and next time I'm out I'll get it and stuff. But for 3 quarts of oil and a thing of antifreeze, it was like almost $50. That is ridiculous. Goodness, I think I've changed the oil in this thing like 10 times in the last month, it seems like. But we're going to head back to the house and work on it a little more before I have to go to a meeting, unfortunately. As soon as I pull up in my driveway, it starts raining a lot. So now I'm waiting for it to stop raining so we can open the garage door and put the antifreeze and everything in. At least it's cooling it down and everything. But a lot of this rain and stuff is being blew in from the hurricane and everything. Of course, you know, I live right on the borderline of Virginia. Virginia is like maybe 5-10 minutes away from where I live, so we are close to Virginia. And of course, you know, it is hitting Virginia a little bit too, and North Carolina and everything like that. So if you are in the hurricane or anything like that, prayers go out to you. Hope everybody is safe and everything, and definitely like bunker down and stuff. That's why I always said, you know, I'm really grateful where I live and stuff, because we do get, you know, the storms and everything, but we really don't get hurricanes or tornadoes because the mountains and everything. But you know, we get winter time. We do get hit hard with winter and stuff, but if you are like in the hurricane or anything like that, make sure you be safe. Everybody be safe, definitely, because I actually play with a couple of people that lives in North Carolina and stuff, and they're like in the path of it and everything, so prayers go out to you guys too. Alright, so the rain has stopped, has decided, at least for now. We're gonna feel like that. Oh, I thought that was a spider, but it was a bee or something, or a beetle, and I was like, it's flying to me. I seriously need to clean up my truck. Alright, $50 worth of stuff right here, and we don't even have anything. That is ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start it up and let it cycle with the antifreeze and everything. That way we get the block and everything. Because like I said, we didn't have antifreeze, but we didn't have a lot, because we, when we backed out and stuff, we found another hose, so it was dripping a little bit of antifreeze. So that's why I was like, I definitely got to go get some. So I'm going to start up and let it idle just for a second, and then I'll check the antifreeze and see if we need to put more in. That way I can fill up all the hoses. Now it does sound a little rough right now. That's because the primary and everything where the belt is, we have all that tubes and piping off and everything. So once we put everything on, especially in the cab and stuff, we have like the metal plate that has like the sound deadener on it. It'll be a lot quieter, especially when we put the bed on. So right now it does sound kind of weird, but yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, guys. So I went ahead and started buckling everything back up. Now I gotta give me some new zip ties and stuff to zip tie all the wires back where they're supposed to be. I went ahead and put on the this is kind of like the air breather tube for that, and basically now I've got to put the bed. I know I got all my old bumper parts and everything. I need to take the old bumper to the junkyard, but I've got to take this bed and put it on here. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time because it is 5:45 and I have a meeting at 6, so I'm going to have to cut this short. I will actually probably tomorrow morning come out here, go ahead and put the bed on everything, get everything bolted up, and we'll be good. And I'll probably take my first ride tomorrow since it's been Saturday. My uncle's helped me with this, and then I know I can put everything back together now because like I have everything sorted out. But my uncle, he's putting the axle and bushing and stuff in his razor right now. My cousin's putting the axle in his, what do you call it, Tyrex or however you call it. He's putting the axle in his, so he'll be ready to run hopefully. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to take this thing for a ride, and my uncle and them be able to go. It'll be a test drive. I'll charge my GoPros and stuff, and maybe maybe we'll hit a mud hole because it has been raining, so the water is up some, so it should be muddy. That's what we like. So hopefully the first try will be tomorrow. Anyways, guys, hope everybody enjoyed the vlog. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you punch that subscribe button. This is Ghost, and I will see you next time. Yep. Yeah.